Drivers, start your engines. It's one of the most famous phrases in all of sports, but NASCAR isn't just about who's got the best engine and fastest car on race day. Being able to navigate the weather conditions and how the weather affects the driver's car is just as important once that green flag is waved. Track temperatures are often one of the biggest factors on race day. The hotter the asphalt, the slicker the track becomes. And stock cars have completely bald tires with zero tread on them, so a slicker track generally leads to less grip and therefore slower overall speeds. On the flip side of that, when it's cooler and overcast out, tires have a lot more grip, which really allows those speeds to get jacked up. And race fans will likely notice how drivers have to adapt to changing track conditions once the sun begins to set because the track surface is cooling off, which just adds a little extra challenge for drivers in case going 190 miles per hour on a super speedway wasn't hard enough already. But the heat on race day doesn't just impact the car. On a hot and sunny Sunday afternoon, the temperature can be nearly 30 degrees warmer inside the vehicle than outside. So on a 90-degree day, the temperature inside the car could easily climb to over 120 degrees, which makes it no surprise that drivers have to hydrate for days leading up to the race, since many of them will lose at least 5 pounds during the race simply from sweating so much. And of course, rain and thunderstorms obviously aren't good for a race day either. Unless it's a road course, NASCAR can't run on wet surfaces. Again, without any tread on the tires, the track just becomes too slick and dangerous for drivers. Rain before the race can also wash away any rubber that was laid down on the track during practice or qualifying. And without that extra rubber, the track just becomes too rough and more abrasive than on the tires. So the weather and racing obviously have a very intertwined relationship. But having a good driver like my boy Kyle Larson here, well, that doesn't hurt too much either. For Fox 25, I'm meteorologist Ross Mumal.